write your book, you need a small moments book page, which looks like that, and is in pocket number 8. Right next to the planners are the pages for your book. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to start making my planner into a book, and then you'll know how to do it, and then you can start today when it's time to do yours. Now remember from yesterday, this is what I did for my planner. I decided to call my story The Fire Drill. I decided to tell it this way. We were in the library. The fire alarm went off. We went outside. So today what I want to do is make this information into a book. I need a small moments book page. I have one right here to use today. And I'm going to scoot this over a little bit so it's not taking up so much room. And so first, I only need to look at this picture, so I'm going to put that one right there. What I do when I make my planner into a book is I take each of my pictures from my planner and I make them into the pages of my book. So my first picture is going to be page 1, my second picture is going to be page 2, and my third picture is going to be page 3. In fact, that's the first thing I'm going to write on this page right now. Right down here is a little square for me to write what page I'm on. This is page 1 of my book, so I'm going to write a number 1 right in that box. Now, I said that this first page of my book is about we were in the library, and that's what I want to write. So I'm going to write we were in the library. 5 words. I'm going to spell each of those words the best that I can. Sometimes I might only be able to put the first letter of the word, and that's okay. But when I get to a word and I'm trying to spell it, I will sound it out so that my sounds will go in my ear and tell my brain what I'm supposed to write. I'm going to write, we were in the library. The first word I'm going to write is we. Does anyone know how to spell the word of we? How do we spell the word of we, Jack?
Y.
No, it's not with a Y. It starts with a what. Do you know how to spell it, Luke? How?
W and E.
That's what I'm going to write. W and E. But I'll tell you what. If I don't know how to spell it, I can put a Y and then just remember that it says we. Okay, I got we. Does anybody remember what is the second word I'm trying to write today after we drew?
Were.
Were. What does were start with? Landon?
W.
It does again. But you know what? It's a new word. So I don't want to smash it onto the word of we, because that would make we mad. We's not getting enough room. So I'm going to leave a little space and I'm going to put a W. I think I know another sound in the word of were. Think if you hear it. W-er. Do you hear that one, AJ?
R.
R. I'm going to put it right there. Okay, that's my first 2 words. We were. Now I want to write the word of we were in. Does anybody know how to spell the word of in? Writer?
I-N.
That's what I'm going to write. I-N spells in. Now I got to read again. Gosh, I'm writing and reading, writing and reading. That's what writers do. We were in the. I think some people in our class know how to spell the word of the. Do you know it, Maddie? Okay, do you know it, Alex?
T-W.
No, not D-W. I'm trying to write the, Maximus. Oh, that's close. Not quite, though. Do you know it, Zach?
T-H-E.
T-H-E. Now, you know what? When I look right here, I feel super squished. And I feel like I don't even have enough room right there. So I remember that in America, I read and write top to bottom, left to right, left to right. So I'm going to go over here and write the word of the, T-H-E, like Zach just told me how to spell it. Okay, here's what I got. We were in the library. Ooh, that's a big word. Library, it's so long. But I think I know the first sound. Oh,
L.
I do know an L, so I'm going to put an L for library. Does anybody know some other sounds that they hear in library? What else do we hear in there in Library. If I keep sounding it out, what does my ear hear else, Sam?
B.
I hear a B in there. Do you hear anything else in there, Jimena?
E.
Library. Library.
E.
Okay, I could probably see one of those in there. Library, Drew.
I.
An I, okay, library. Oh, an E, I got my E. All right, good enough. I'm gonna call it done. We were in the library. It's the end of a sentence, and I am very smart, so I know that the end of a sentence has a period. I don't put a period at the end of every word. I only put the period at the end of the whole sentence. Yay, I wrote, we were in the library. Now I can make this picture in here only better, because I can make it a little bigger, and I can make it a little nicer, and I can color it nicely with crayons. I can make, was this Mrs. Tidrick?
Yeah.
I can make Mrs. Tidrick a little taller. I can make her clothes look a little nicer, because I have more room to do all of this very nice in the illustration for my book. Who remembers what the word illustration means? I didn't even put feet on her before. I'm doing it now. What is illustration, Jack?
It's a place where you make a book.
Kind of. What part of the book is the illustrations? Sam?
The pictures or the words?
It is the pictures. So I just wrote my words right here, and now I'm doing my pictures. Okay, let's pretend that I'm finished with page 1. Well, now I got to think about what to write on page 2. I'm going to put this maybe in my folder right now so it won't get lost, or maybe leave it out because I want to keep reading it. We were in the library. Okay, so I'm going to put that right by my side right now, actually. And now I'm going to check my planner again, because my planner is going to help me and tell me what I'm supposed to write next. We were in the library. The alarm went off. That's what I want to write. The alarm went off. 4 words, and I'm going to start right here with page 2. Let me move this out of my way a little bit. And so right here I'm going to put a 2. This helps me not get mixed up, because then I know, okay, there's page 1, there's page 2, the next one's going to be page 3.